March 7th, 2020, progress report on what will be when completed Sightseeing with Dignity 39 art series, human rights art series, The Martyrdom of Tyrone Johns, 2009. So, pardon me, I completed the first of 3 sea monsters. This is pre-grouting. This morning I've added some masking tape to the surface of some of the tiles, which I began doing with the last, I think, previous 2 or 3 mosaic drawing combos. It's kind of hit half a dozen of one, 6 of the other in terms of cleaning grout off the surface, because then I have to manage to get the masking tape off, which can be challenging itself. But it does leave those tile sections a bit cleaner. Aside from all the cleaning I have to do with like a metal thingy on a electric power drill, and with dental tools, among other things. So the other 2 sea monsters, I did the teeth on both of those yesterday, and the eyes, I bought these 2 things for $1 each at a nearby Goodwill store. The teeth there's going to be a kind of fish sea monster here, going this direction, and one here going that direction. The drawing of Tyrone Johns is here, framed. There's 2 frame drawings, plastic protected now with all this tile work and so on, and construction adhesive and grout soon. Warsaw drawings of children from a Warsaw ghetto photos here. One here, a drawing of a Romani child, photographed in the 1930s. I saw on the website of the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum, Washington, D.C. That drawing framed here. So anyway, I'm waiting for materials to come into the hardware store I go to, which will be supposed to get here to Seattle on Tuesday. So I'm thinking of doing something I haven't done before, which is I'm going to masking tape some of the sections this morning, including these pieces of broken mirror on the. I got to do those 2 there. Since I'm waiting to continue tile adhesive, because I'm waiting for construction adhesive, I'm going to grout all of this today, and we'll see how it looks. It's curious. I was looking at it yesterday afternoon and last night periodically, and usually I have some semblance of what something's going to look like, although choice of grout color can turn out differently than how I think something will turn out after it's grouted. But this one's really mysterious to me. I'm going to have to consult with the send a message by the Twilight Bark to the late English-British art historian Sir Herbert Reed, get his spiritual vibes on it. And I think I should probably contact the late great French painter Jean Dubuffet, because he did a lot of work that is kind of childlike in his imagery, and especially in his painting. Probably less so in his sculpture, but especially in his paintings. And I like to consult with Sir Herbert Reed via the Disney's Twilight Bark, because Herbert Reed, as he wrote about in a book I read when I was an undergraduate college art student, To Hell with Culture, wrote about the magic of art making, which I've always enjoyed his interpretation on how art is made. And when people ask me, how do you do this? I say, I don't know. How does a composer compose? How does a novelist or a poet write? How does a dancer or a dance choreographer come up with what they do? It happens. It's magic. So there you have it, to be continued. So the next segment I do of this will be after this is grouted, even though the surrounding sections have not been done yet. Okay, there you have it, to be continued.